I don't know if you can hear me at all now. It's not ideal. But yes, I think you can hear me. Yes, you can. God, this is uncomfortable. I'm just going to have to look like some sort of weirdo with a half headset on. Oh, I forgot to get something to get seedlings out with. Give me a sec. What have we got? What shall I use? Spoon. Spoon should do. Grab a fork just in case. So yeah, completely impromptu, completely unplanned. I was actually meant to be taking down the greenhouse today, and getting it moved down the allotment, but I couldn't. It's not stopped. I don't know what it's like for you, Troy, but it's not been stopping raining for about 3 days. It's been absolutely horrendous, and it's not just spitting; it's proper chucking it down. What shall we start with? Start with some of the dahlias. I don't know if I've got enough pots here. I might have to nip out to the shed to get some more pots. I don't even know if I've got enough compost to get all these potted on. So yeah, as I was saying, as you couldn't hear me, the sound might be a little bit weird. I've had to send my usual microphone off. Rhoda repairing it for me. It took a tumble in the fishing video, and yeah. Luckily, Road products come with a 2-year warranty, and they've offered to do it this time under warranty, which is nice. I think it was because it didn't. I said to them it didn't take that much of a tumble, which is why I was surprised at the damage it took. But it took a fair amount of damage. So they said, right, okay, send it back to an authorized dealer, and we'll authorize a warranty repair, which I thought, in actual fact, was very good customer service. Hiya, Forkin. I've not seen you around for a while. How you doing? Yeah, I thought that was excellent customer service. This compost, as I'm potting on, by the way, guys, you'll probably notice that I'm not watering. I've actually got a tray up on the windowsill that once I've done a collection of plants, I'll just sit them in the tray, and the tray is sort of full of water. Yeah, it's just not stopped raining. It's been horrendous. So I've not been able to do anything outside this weekend. I need to get down the plot. I need to get more of the chicken run built and dug out, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Oh, I know what I'm also meant to be putting in here. So these are the dahlias that I'm growing, starting for my dad, and I'm having some as well. They were started off, when were they started? 19th of Jan, and they've been in under the Spider Farmer light ever since. A little bit of watering, but aside from that, they've had nothing. A little sprinkling of mycorrhizal in there. Not that this would really need it, but it can't hurt. And then these guys, in actual fact, are going to go outside in the greenhouse. What I've done is I've put a plastic greenhouse inside my greenhouse. Yeah, the greenhouse that I was going to take down. And that's got my potatoes in there chitting away. And then these guys are going to go out. What I'll do is I'll give them sort of a day or two on the windowsill just to hydrate and settle into the new compost. And then I'll kick them out. It's that simple. You're not too far from me, Forkin. You're only in Rotherham, aren't you? So yeah, we're exactly the same. And yeah, chicken run like a marsh. That's exactly the reason why I put a roof on my chicken runs. This new one, however, is just going to have a partial roof on it. I'm not going to put it completely enclosed. Hi, Brian. You all right? but I will give them somewhere dry to take shelter outside so that they don't have to sort of spend their days living just inside. Oh, this little diddy one. You know what? It's made the effort. It's made the effort. So we'll pot it on. Not that it really needs to be potted on. It's only a little diddy thing, but it's made the effort, so. I've got all sorts of different dahlias here. I'm not even sure this is a dahlia, actually. Yeah, it is. Looks like it. We've got pom-pom, diablo, fireworks. They don't necessarily need potting on. They're actually quite happy. But, you know, it's something to do on a wet afternoon, isn't it? It's 4 o'clock. We're going to go for about an hour and a half. See how much I get done. I'm not going to I would normally drop this compost in my bucket to use, but I'm not going to. Because it's probably got some ungerminated seeds in, and they might then germinate. Deadly, how you doing? Yeah, I put a hard roof on mine. I use the corrugated plastic. I don't use a tin roof because I collect the water. And I read somewhere, rightly or wrongly, that a tin roof, if you're collecting water, can contaminate the water. So I'll be using corrugated plastic on my new one. You really want to be in this video, don't you, Sash? So would you be normally putting yours outside at this time of year as well, Brian? Would you? Your dahlia seedlings, dahlias. Is it dahlia or is it dahlia? Or is it neither of those? I don't know. You're on weather warning down south, Melly. By the way, Scale Model Club, it's his birthday today. Can we all say happy birthday to you? Yeah. I'm in the middle of editing a new blog. Got a new phone better than the old one. Let me know how it goes, Troy. Let me know how it goes. Send me a link because I don't get notifications from anybody. It's really annoying. For some reason, and I've checked all my settings 3 or 4 times. And yeah, I'm not gonna pot you up. I just don't get notifications about postings. So you'll have to send me a link and I'll have a look. What phone you got, Troy? Did you say you got a new Galaxy, didn't you? One of the new Samsungs. Is it the new ones, the S21? I'm still using GoPro. I use GoPro, but one of the best things that was ever sent to me was this GoPro. That one feels a bit flimsy, that one does. And you know what? I don't think I am going to get all these dahlias potted up. And you know, we were doing, I don't know if you will know, we were doing an experiment, weren't we, whereby sort of what was better, these little trays, sort of station sown, and then the usual trays that I use, the sort of 1 inch 12, the 1 inch 12 cell trays. I'll show you those in a sec. I'm not going to be potting up too many of these out of these trays, put it that way. Good afternoon, Howard. How are you? There's more of you coming in than I thought there would be today, to be honest. Let me, because it probably looks a little weird. Let me move that over there and knock that. Oh no, I can't knock that off. Oh bugger! Do you want me to? Are you okay? Are you guys happy with what you can see, or do you want me to move the screens around a little bit? You've managed to get on your plot today, have you, Howard? We were just saying most of us here can't get on the plots at the moment. They're just absolutely wet through. Oh, I keep forgetting the bloody mic order. Oh well. What's on the TV? Oh, I just had. It's actually last week's live stream. I've just been. I was while I was setting up. I just had YouTube on in the background, and autoplay must have gone onto my own channel. Oops. Brian, I'm with you. These seed trays are really handy, really handy. But I'm just sort of playing about with them really to see what's good, and just to show you the same dahlias sown in the same session on the same day. You've got these guys that were in the seed tray, and then you've got these guys, and they've been in the same tent under the same light for the same amount of time, getting the same amount of heat. These are much bigger, much stronger. So yeah, these little quarter trays are really good, but I've got to say my usual seed trays are just outperforming. I'm going to get... Bugger, I forgot to pick up some labels. Where did I take that bag of labels that I had? Give me a sec, I just need to check the greenhouse. Put a roof on. What you put a roof on? What did I miss? You've put a roof on. Put a roof on what, Howard? Your greenhouse? Your polytunnel? Your chicken run? Have I got some labels out here? I've got some that I ain't cleaned yet, ready for use. So they're not ideal. Bugger. Oh, where I've put all my labels. I knew I took a load down the plot, but I didn't think I took that many down. We can be right on back of some of these. Oh, it's really raining. It's really raining. It's really not nice out there. Oh, your pallet shed. There's a fella on our plot who's building one. You've just got a roof on in time, haven't you? There's a fella on our site that's building a pallet shed, and it's amazing. But the only problem he's going to have, and he's probably not bothered, to be honest, or maybe he's going to do something on the inside, but he's not lapped it in any way. So what we got here? We've got sweet pepper citrinis. I'll get these done. Once again, these are the Jiffy pellets. These little ones will be going. These ones will be going back into the grow light, back onto the spider farmer. But yeah, he's not lapped it in any way, so he's going to get a lot of water getting in. But you know, when you've built a shed for no, does it really matter? Are you really that bothered? Yeah, go on, send me some pictures. I don't know actually if I can bring them up on the screen, show everybody. Worth a trying it. Keep forgetting. A little bit of this mycore. Brian, you're an experienced gardener. Have you used this mycorrhizal fungi before? One of the fellas, hiya Nick. One of the fellas in the stream the other day, or in the live stream the other day when I was potting up the chilies, said don't use tap water. So in actual fact, what I've done is I've stood a few litres of tap water to get all the chlorine evaporated off. He said it can kill the mycore. I don't know how right that is. So it makes sense, you know, chlorine, fluoride, things like that. The fungi ain't gonna like it. But yeah, I mean, I suppose I could have just got some rainwater out of the water, but it's really raining. Yes, the missus is at work. Yes, she is. Although, as we've said, she's pretty damn understanding actually, and she reaps the benefit of everything we grow. So you use it mainly on shrubs, yeah. I wouldn't normally use it on this, but the chili peppers that are in the tent, chili peppers that are in the tent have really shot off with regards to the ones that have had the mycore in them. They are, and you know, fair play to it. I give most of the credit to the light because that light. Let's not turn this into another advertisement. But that light is really good. But the only other difference I've made this year is A, I've not used vermiculite, I'm using perlite, and B is the mycore. The idea is not to get caught, Brian. What have you been up to, Nick? What's it like down by you? Are you able to get onto the plot? Because I ain't. It's I don't even really want to drive. Apart from I've got to pick the missus up later, but shouldn't really leave her at work, should I? No, it wouldn't go down right well. Yeah, that's the grow tent, Nick. That's the it's a little black orchid grow tent. I'm not sure they make that shape anymore. With the spider farmer light in it. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm just going to move some of these pots into the tray of water, guys. Always, I know I'm speaking to a load of experienced gardeners here, but I always try and bottom water everything. It's always a preference to bottom water for me. I've seen a couple of posts on Facebook and things like that. I need to label these, don't I, before I lose track of them. I've seen a fair few posts on Facebook already about sort of fungus and moss and mold and things. Oh no, these are. Why did I have to be semi-efficient last year and label the back of some of these things? Okay, guys, I need your tips. Your top tips for effortlessly removing marker pen from plant labels. I'm going to try some bleach because I don't think I've got any rubbing alcohol left. Tell you, it'd be nice to be prepared one of these days. It was this stream was completely impromptu, completely unplanned. I don't even know if you can still hear me waffling away to myself. Waffle. Oh, I've got some car polish. No. Sif would be awesome, but I don't have any Sif. I nearly bought some the other day, so we'll get some bleach and a little scouring paddy thing. So no, my usual go-to, which is isopropyl alcohol, works an absolute treat. But I haven't got any. I've run out. Need to order some more actually. Vinegar. I could have used vinegar. Let's. Where did you send them to me, Howard? Did you send them to Facebook? Let's have a look. Give these a soak for a couple of minutes, and I can give them a clean while we look at these pickies of Howard's shed. If I can call them up. And we'll have a look. Are you all right with me showing these, by the way, Howard? Before I do. Sort of asking retrospectively. Yeah, before I click on this message, Howard, are you all right with me showing them? WD-40 is not a bad idea, Malik. I just don't know if I've got any here at the moment. Yeah, you're same, Nick. Sorry, I didn't see your message. Flooded up a few weeks ago. Tried to go last weekend, but weather was rubbish. Yeah. I've been using this marker pen for ages on these, and it's usually pretty easy to get off. Usually. As long as it's off enough to know that, that's not the plant I'm referring to anymore, then it doesn't really matter. I don't need them to be perfect. I'll see you later, Mally. Are you up for some phantasmagoria later? Yeah, it's not coming off as well as it does with the isopropyl. That one's come up all right, apart from it's bent. I use Sharpie sometimes. I don't know where my Sharpies. All my Sharpies disappear though. Unfortunately, that's the problem. It's just not going to be enough, is it? I'm going to have to. I've got a bag of new labels that I bought for when I'm filming for just this purpose, so that I don't have to, in case I forget to sort some labels out. And then what do I go and do? I think I take them all down the plot. Like an idiot. That one's blank. Oh, we have got some blank ones in here, it seems. Okay, Howard, let's see if I can call up these pictures of yours, mate. Let's have a look at this shed. So if I pull it over here, is this going to work? Oh, I like. Yeah, I really likes that. Yeah, give me a sec. That one, pop that over here. So you'll have to talk us through this, Howard. Tell us about this. Is this the shed that was? Is this the one that's gone? The bleach seems to be working okay. It's working enough to make them use. Gary, what's the matter, Gary Fensom? Got fed up of trying to see. Got fed up of trying to see what? I think we've got quite a lag on the messages that we don't usually have. I'm wondering if YouTube is a bit busy today. Oh, got fed up of trying to keep label. I now cover label with tape. That's a good idea. What I actually wanted to do was what Nigel over at Muddy Boots does, which is just label them with tape and numbers. Yeah, it's just label them with tape and put the numbers on the tape and just stick the tape to the pots. But I'm not organised enough. That, and I've got no tape. Labeling stuff is something that I used to be, and I still am pretty bad at it. I'm getting better. But I'm pretty bad at it. But yeah, so talk us through these photos, Howard. Can it's going to be a little bit difficult, I know, but is this the shed that was and is now the shed that is gone. Just going to let the chat catch up a minute, and I'll go pop these, go give these a rinse and a dry. Probably still not even got enough labels here, but we'll make do. I'll have to try and put things together in rows or something. So oh wow! So this is the new shed. So is this what is? Have you built this one, Troy? I'll see you later. I don't expect anybody really to stick around, because it's dinner time, which is why I'm saying we're only going to do an hour or so. But I just thought I was sat here potting on, or I was about to start potting on. I thought, yeah, why not? Why not go live while I do it? So this is a new shed, okay. So if we go, I think this is, and this is, oh, for God's sake. It's not a bad idea actually, because Sharpie do the silver and gold markers, don't they? It's not a bad idea. But then I'd be showing how guilty I am at not washing my pots properly, because I'm really bad at washing my pots. I got to say, this shed looks really, really good. Really, really good. I like that. So, and you managed to get a roof on it today. You've used C16 wood, which is cool. That's framing timber. Yeah, cool. And then your pallet lats on the sides. Are you finding, have you lined it with anything? Are you finding much water getting through, Howard? Oh, let's not have the bloody insane effect there, shall we not? Are you finding much water getting through? Oh, Gino! Droppy, got the real bad case of the dropsies. What are you going to do? Are you bothered? Are you going to go around with about 15 packets of silicone? It's cheap enough, isn't it? Brian, I've got a bucket of I've got a bucket of potting compost at my feet. The missus is fine. She understands. She knows how it goes. And yeah, she's supportive. I'm sure you've shown me some of the early images before, Howard. In fact, I might have. Why does YouTube email me to say you are live on your own channel? I'm sure you've actually sent me some of the images before. Let me see. Oh no, you haven't. But I know I have seen you post them on Facebook. I have seen you posting them on Facebook. But yeah. Hello to those of you on Twitch. If I've not seen your messages, I didn't realise we actually had some people watching us from Twitch. Where did you get your corrugated metal from, Howard? Did it Was it expensive? Oh, this is covered in bleach now. Not that it should matter, but yeah, so you're not having much problem with water getting through. Oh, that's what you guys could see in the live stream when I was trying to do the draw. That's peculiar. It was showing me just fine. Anyway. Yeah, if we get the peppers done, and then if I run out of time, I run out of time. I'm not that worried about the dahlias, to be honest. Then there's only one or two of them poking out the bottom of the seed trays, but the ones that were in the quarter trays needed doing. But the peppers, like I say, a lot of people have said about these Jiffy pellets about the roots struggling to get out. I'm not sure if they've changed at all this year, but it's not. I'm not seeing that the seeds are, that the roots are struggling at all. Has anybody else got any big projects down the plot coming up if the weather permits? It really has been horrible wet winter, hasn't it? Hopefully we'll have a bright sunny summer. I'm not too bothered about it being hot, but bright would be lovely. There is 11 watching. It doesn't tell me how many likes I've got on this restream, but yeah, we're fine. A like would be appreciated. A subscribe if you're not subscribed would be appreciated. I don't do as many lives as I would like, but I am trying to do more. I am trying to do more lives, but the problem is I'm trying to get content, videos together. As I've seen a lot of people on Facebook, on Twitter, asking about how to dismantle and rebuild greenhouses. I wanted to get that done this weekend, and I need to do it myself. I need to get this greenhouse dismantled and moved down the allotment. And I'm just not. I just haven't had chance. It's just been too wet. It's a shame you're not more local. Oh, that's what it looked like for you guys. I've not watched that stream back, actually. I probably should have done, because it's the first stream I've done where I used this restream software. What did I put in this other side? We've got... Oh, Sweet Nardello. Yeah, we'll pot some of these up as well. I'm only going to do 2 of them. Did you not say that you were sort of moving your allotment to your back garden, Brian? I know for obvious reasons. Well, probably not obvious to most of the people in here. If you're not subscribed to Allotment Life, by the way, who else have we got in here that's actually a YouTuber? Not sure if Nick's still here. But do head on over and subscribe to him. He's a really knowledgeable gardener. Knows far more than me. I just, experiment with stuff. Sweet peppers, Nick. I've got Sweet Nardello, Citrini, the lunchbox mix that I sown the other week. I don't think I did it on video, actually. None of them came up from the seeds that were in the Grow Your Own magazine. So today I'm putting in. I've got the pellets ready. Just can't remember where I've put the seeds. Today I'm going to put in some popties and red night that are both a sweet pepper, and then hot peppers. I've done cayenne, hot lemon, pepperoncini, and habanero, and they're under the light. So these are Nardellos. Ah, that was it. You're going to plot share. I remember now. Sweet nard. Yeah. Shall I put up? They're all a bit. These are still a bit small, to be honest. And I've got plenty of sweet peppers. Sweet. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I've not had a chance to watch Monty's video. But I normally do soak my pepper seeds in tea, especially if they're a bit older. I don't know if Monty explained the science behind it and why, because I find it quite interesting because it kind of explains why a pepper is spicy or why a hot pepper is spicy. Birds cannot taste spice. So the idea is the chili pepper evolved this spicy protection to keep the mammals off, because mammals can taste spice. So yeah, it develops this the spiciness to keep the mammals off, which ironically is what draws us to them. And what soaking in tea does, it actually stratifies the seed. It's similar to the seed passing through the gut of the bird. So it tells the seed, all right, you've passed through a bird. It's time to germinate. Because of course, in their natural habitat, they don't have an on and an off season. They just flower and fruit all the time. Yeah. I know you should normally wait until there's true leaves, and I said technically there is, even on this little diddy one. But I want the space back. Hey, Jelly. But I want the space back in the grow tent because I'm hoping at the end of the month that I'm going to perhaps start some tomatoes off, maybe. I'm going to start some beefsteaks off because they want a nice, a longer season. So everybody loves Sasha.
Just too adorable to stay away.
Everybody loves Sash, don't they, Sash? You're going to come say hello. Big stretch. Hot peppers are hot. Yeah, normally, if I wasn't using the tent, Nick, I would definitely wait until March. But I grow seedlings for family members and friends that can't dedicate the space to growing seeds. Do you want to bin them for me, Charlie? Don't want them.
I failed.
No, they've not failed. We've just got enough. And I'm going to be sowing some more pepper seeds, more sweet peppers in a bit. So we just, we've got loads. I don't know whether to bother putting these guys on, to be honest. Majority of them haven't seeded out the bottom. They've been in here 3 weeks.
Where should I put this now?
Just on top of the grow tent, sweetheart. So there's still food in there for them. So I think I might just move them outside as they are and try and slow them down. Howard, I'll see you later, mate. Always a pleasure. Yeah, I think I'm just going to move these outside as they are and see how they do. Because they've not, I don't know if you guys can see, but they're not shooting out the bottom massively. There should still be plenty of nutrients in the trays. And if I put them outside somewhere where it's a bit cooler, obviously keeping them out of the frost, hopefully it'll slow them down a little bit. Oh, why I potted up that little one. Wasn't thinking straight. But beefsteak tomatoes, I think, I've not got the packet here, it's down on the plot. I think the beefsteaks that I've got are just called beefsteak. I think I was going to save those Black Russian because that can grow quite large, that was in the kitchen garden, and I don't think I did. I think I sent them to the competition winner, who, as far as I'm aware, received her parcel today. Yeah, no. Have we got anything for February here? Ooh, artichokes. Should we sow these some of these artichokes? It's indoors, in pots, in a greenhouse, so they need 18 degrees to germinate. Yeah, we'll sow some of them. No, shall we sow? Yeah, I've got a tray ready, so we'll sow some of them. I need to put them in as well, actually, but I've not got a... Okay. Because I don't want all of those. Do 4 and 8 celeriac. Yeah, put some celeriac in as well. We get them germinated in the tent and then relegate them outside to the garden. Yeah, I could always give them a liquid feed. I've got some liquid feeds, so I think that's what I'll probably do. I think I'm going to leave them in these trays, and I'll just stick them outside in the greenhouse. If they don't survive, it's no biggie. I've got plenty more seeds to sow some more. But yeah, let's do that. Let's sow these. Because we're 10 to 5. I need to do the kids' dinners. But kids always needing food and stuff. How very dare they? And I'll just find those pepper seeds. And we'll get them into some Jiffy pellets that I have already soaked. I did my usual. I soaked them with boiling hot water. The only problem is with this compost now, it'll be bone dry. Oh, bloody, you know what I've just found? Bag of bloody seed, tray, bag of labels. It's all right, we still need them. So yeah, that's going to need a really good soak, actually. My washing up bowl's empty. No, let's not do that. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, those seeds. Those seeds. Where are they? Where have I put them? No. I can't even find the Jiffy pellets now. Where have I? Ah, there's the Jiffy pellets. There's the Jiffy pellets. Oh, the seeds were right at the side of me, I think. Yes. Yeah. So what we've got is some of the new seeds from Grow Seed. Red King F1 sweet bell pepper. Popti F1 sweet pepper. And chili Merch Masal. And what I've done with this is I've labelled up the side of the Jiffy pellets to tell me that each 4 Jiffy pellets is a plant, a particular plant. A bit concerned about how dry this is now. And tip it out and repot it? No, because that's incredibly messy. What shall I do? What shall I do, guys? What shall I do? I know what I'll do. One sec. Move you. Grab you. This is the problem with doing things inside. You just don't have the space you have when you're down the shed. You're not wrong, Brian. I do kind of agree with you that things germinated in the house and then moved outside do tend to struggle. I think a lot of it's to do with hardening off, but we all are guilty of sowing more than we need. So, and I'm no exception to that. I do that a lot. So I'm not too worried about losing some. What I'm going to sow is, I don't know, 3 or 4 artichokes in this tray. And what else? What else was I going to sow? Celeriac. So I'll probably do 3 artichokes and the rest of the tray celeriac. I don't know how well celeriac transplants actually, but I see the young plants being sold in the garden centres, so it must transplant. This is exciting video, isn't it? Watching me tip water onto a tray of dirt. Exciting stuff. No, a lot of people have very mixed feelings on Jiffies. I am really enjoying using them. Really enjoying using them. They make the potting up so much easier on things that get potted up regular, like chili peppers. And I'm gonna order some more. In fact, I'll do that after this video. I'll do it tonight. I'm gonna order some more, and I'm gonna order some and try and find some of the taller ones, and have them in sort of in reserve. And I hope to be able to. I'm going to try things like sweet corn and brassicas in it, because that's how dry this compost is. Look, that entire plug's just lifted up on a cushion of water. It's because it's been in the tent. Nothing's sown in it, it's just been in the tent. But yeah, a lot of people have the main complaint that I've heard about people that have tried to use Jiffy plugs in the past is that the roots couldn't get out of the material, the bag, as it were. And that's certainly either they're using a different material or what these days. I do not know, but it certainly isn't the case anymore, as you've just seen. I mean, if you watch the previous video where I'm potting up the chili peppers, or a previous video, I can't remember which one it is, where I'm potting up the chili peppers, you'll see just how many roots have come out of those chili peppers. Hello, Anne. Hello, Auntie Mandy. Seems weird saying that. Hello, Laura. That's why I've got it in a big tray and a very small watering can. I feel like I'm just torturing you now, Laura. Oh. I won't do that. This is just not hydrating. It's very dry. It's so dry, it's almost hydrophobic. Mash it up a little bit. Right, that's going to take sort of five minutes to soak. It really is. So we'll do these pepper seeds. Yes, Chris, that's where these Jiffy pellets are from. They are from Premier Seeds. They were actually the only place I could find them in stock. And I'll tell you what we're going to do actually after I've done these is we'll go and have a look together at Container Wise, which is a company I've been trying to use for years. And then they released this year this Charles Dowding seed tray, which is not the seed tray I want. And it's I mean, good on them. It's worked to try. It's worked an absolute treat for them. There we go. There's a pencil. With respect to getting business through, but unfortunately, it's completely scuppered me because every time I go on, they haven't got any stock, or they've stopped taking orders because they've had too many orders. So we'll go on and have a look together. And see if we can see see if they've got any other containers in stock that I want to order. Let me know if you've ordered from them before. Sean James Cameron actually showed them on his channel, which is where I learnt of them. He showed them on his channel I think it was last year. But you know, and I know there's probably some of yous in here that worship at the altar of Dowding, which is fair enough, each to their own. People know that I'm not a fan. That one had an extra bag on it. People know that I'm not a fan. Right, I need to start with pop tea, so that's this for is pop tea. Okay, it's a bit more light over here. Light up my belly for you. That out of the way. That a bit better. Yeah, they've got the original. They've got Brian. If you look at them now, you've got Jiffy 7s, which are the original size, which is what these are. These are the original Jiffy 7s. And then they have others that they just call Jiffy pellets, all in different sizes. All in different sizes. So these are Pop Tea F1. Not doing anything special, guys. You see me do this loads of times. I'm not going to go on about how to sow a seed. But I am singular sowing. These seeds from Grow Seed, I've had really good germination from them. So don't forget, if you do want to order some seeds from Grow Seed, to use code ConvoShed at checkout. Gets you 5% off. What on the Jiffies, Deadly? Am I going to get fungi into the Jiffies? How am I going to do that? This isn't the powder. This is granular stuff. It's not at all what I thought it was. I suppose I can get sort of a couple of granules into each one. There. How's that? And then just close up the top. Sort of just pinch and poke until the holes close up. Make sure you get good contact to the seed. The best thing, I think, about these Jiffy pellets is they are peat-free. My foray into peat-free last year did not go well with the peat-free compost. I really, really didn't like it. Red King's on this side. Who's seeding video? My seeding videos? They are all the same. But oh, you mean Charles's? I think. Or do you mean mine? I don't know. These are big seeds for pepper seeds. I'm wondering if they're going to be a big pepper. I suppose they probably are with a name like Big King. That one, that one, that one, and that one. See you, Gary. You're on about Charles's videos there, Ali. My videos, my seeding videos are all the same. I'm guessing that this Merch Masala is a long, thin one, looking at these seeds. Oops. Go back in. Come on, two of you go back in. You're not going to, are you? There we go. Oh, which one didn't I sow into? That one. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. See, he makes a lot of money off. Let's not go back into that, eh? Because you always end up with people in the comments section at a later date saying he's amazing. Yes, he's not bad at what he does. I won't say he's amazing. Anyway, so that's the new peppers, or some more peppers sown. These little trays have little lids, and we'll give that some heat in the polytunnel. Actually, it wants to stay in this tray. This compost looks like it's, oh, that's a lot better. Hydrated, lovely. Oh, oh. Be funny now if I actually break it, wouldn't it, Laura? I'm sure you would find it hilarious. So what have I been missing? Oh, wow. There's a lot more of you in than I thought there were going to be. Hi, everybody. Where are you all? Are you all in YouTube? Are you all on YouTube land? No, we've got 2 on Facebook, 1 on Twitch, and 12 of you on thing. Am I getting the messages from everybody? I'm not getting messages. Oh, no, I am receiving messages from Facebook. I can't reply to them, though, apparently. Don't know why. So, yeah. Hi, Ash. You all right? Are you gonna join us for some Phasma later? I don't know if Mally's going to be on. I want to do 3 of the artichokes. Never even seen an artichoke seed, and the rest of this tray is going to be bippity boppity boo celeriac. I wouldn't blame you, Laura. Cool. I have to pick Tony up from work at about 8ish. Well, not about 8ish, at 8. At 8. They look like little nuts. I suppose all seeds look like little nuts. And these you need to dedicate a year's growing space to, so yeah. Où est le pen? Nick, is Nick going? Nick, I'll see you later, mate. Ah, there's the pen. Are you the same, Mandy? Are you growing the ones from, who are they from? Kitchen Garden? Let me know. Keep me posted how you get on if you're growing the same ones. What's it called? Is it Green Giant or something? Oh, 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 Green Globe. Oh, what bother. Doesn't have the same ring to it. Depressed now. Where's that little spoon? Just cover them back up. Compost hasn't taken on as much water as I hoped. It's going to need a soak. Especially is dry. I feel for you, Brian, mate. I really do. Not to rub it in, but I have just launched a fishing channel. If you're at all interested. Sorry, that feels low. Sounds awful. That. Yeah. What are we on? Green Globe from Premier Seed. These are Green Globe. I've lost me. Centre of me. There they are. It's lighting. Oh, you can see okay, but it's really dark for me. But yeah, we'll get this. I'm going to get this tray finished off, guys, and we'll have to call it a day because I need to go cut some spag bol for kiddies. They've asked me for some spaghetti bolognese. No red wine, so I'm going to have to do it wineless. But boo. Seems to be a serious lag on the messages. Seem to come through in chunks. So I'm sorry if I'm not responding. And these are Celeriac Giant Prague, also from Kitchen Garden. I think I have got some other ones that I want to grow down on the plot from Grow Seed as well, but I've got these here. So I've not even attempted to get down the plot today. Took the missus, took Tori to work at, she started work at 8 o'clock this morning. And, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm certainly not going to be able to single sow these. These are tiny seeds, aren't they? Does Celeriac have sketchy germination? Should I be purposely multi-sowing? Oh, the seeds smell strong though, don't they? Hiya, Dan. You well? You doing alright? I know, Ash, I know. Oh no, I will have some red wine. I've got some in the ice cube trays in the freezer. I will have some red wine. In fact, I've got some red wine and some beef stock that I made the other week. So, ooh. I'm not a slow cooker of bolognese, though. I like to knock it up in about an hour. So what were those? Those were celeriac. Cover them up. A little pokey poke. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to soak this tray. Although it should pick it up from the matting underneath, so I'm not too worried. My fishing channel, Brian, is called One Man and His Rod. If you hold on a minute. I've only got one video on there at the moment. But it's me learning how to sea fish in a time where I have to learn how to sea fish on my own, which is interesting. No, Dan, we don't get snow here. We're too close to the coast. So that's the link. I don't know why I've done that, because that doesn't work. You're not wrong, Ash. I'm going some rock on top of the soil and some just under. That makes sense. It does make sense. You have to think when you're sowing seeds, in actual fact, where does this sort of burying the seed come from? Because it's not what would happen in nature, is it? It'd either pass through an animal's gut and sit in a pile of poo. Lovely imagery, I know. Or it will... Oh, Sasha, you're a pain in the butt. She's just gone and laid in amongst all the plants. What was I saying? Yeah, they either pass through an animal's gut and lay in a pile of poo, or it will... My phone is going mental. It'll... Sorry, give me a sec. Oh, that's a notification that the competition winner has received her parcel. So sorry, guys, there will be no redraw for the... Yeah, there'll be no redraw for the competition, for the giveaway. She contacted me straight away, sent out, and she's just got it. So sorry about that. But we will do another giveaway. We did discuss that we were going to do it. That's what I was contemplating doing, Brian, but I've had a lazy day. I didn't want to go out in the rain, so I haven't been down the garden centre to get a bag of vermiculite like I had planned. But we'll see if they come up. Stay tuned and we'll see if they come up. Not like now, but... Yeah, sphagnum moss would help with damping off, because it holds the moisture away from the seedling until the seedling wants it, until the roots want it. But seal that up before I spill it all over the floor. So yeah, we've had a bit of fun, haven't we? We've had a bit of a chat. It's been nice. It's been nice. As I've said many times before, I do enjoy doing lives. I just don't get the time usually. But I just thought, I've not put a video out this weekend. We have not done anything really. There's not been anything done on the allotment. It's just been so damn wet. We just haven't been able to go. So there's been nothing done on the allotment. So yeah, I won't be sowing any more seeds until at least the end of the last week in Feb. I just wanted to sort of throw those in. I'm going to sow some more leeks, which I've already spoken about, so I won't record that. I'm going to sow the red onions that we got in the Kitchen Garden magazine, but I've already covered that, so I'm not going to go over it again. I think that just about covers it, doesn't it? I think that's just about everything, really. I shan't be sowing any tomatoes until at least the end of the month. I'm going to try and hold off to March, to be honest, but as we all do, I sort of struggle with not sowing things. So yeah, it's difficult. That's what I do, Chris. Same as what Dean does. I just sort of come on to have a chat and a socialise. It's not instructional. It's just a chill out. It's just a chill out. You guys keep me company while I'm sewing, while I'm doing things, and we have a bit of a social chat. That's all this is about. I'm struggling to wait until spring, Laura. Really am struggling. I don't know what it is this year, but I'm really excited for this year. I don't know why. I think it's because the plot is finally getting something like what I want it to be. It's finally getting a lot more. I'm not going to say organised because I'm just not organised. But the ground is starting to be a better quality. I'm starting to be able to get manure and feeds into the ground when I want them. I think I'm hoping that I'm looking forward to this coming year. I really am. It's my first year where I've actually felt prepared, and I know you feel like that, don't you? And then it's going to get to sort of March, April time, and it's going to have just done nothing but rain, and we're all just going to have a mad run. We're just going to have an absolute mad dash when it gets to Feb. When it gets to the end of Feb or the end of March, should I say, we're just going to have a mad dash because the weather's going to stop us from doing anything this year, isn't it? Is that your way, Brian? I'll see you later, mate. I'll see you later. Brian, we're also going to be doing, I think, on that same fishing channel, we're going to be doing both coarse and sea fishing. So, but it'll be Mally from Scale Model Club that's doing the coarse fishing. I'm going to stick to doing the sea. In fact, I've got some rigs I need to tie tonight. Yeah, I can imagine yeah. I'm just going to knock this spotlight off. So we're not looking at anything going on down here now, are we? So just knock that off. It's really bright in the eyes. So I suppose I better get some dinner on. Your first early to wow, you are keen, aren't you, Auntie Mandy? You really are keen. Mine are still chitting away in the greenhouse. Mine won't see soil until probably Good Friday, Easter weekend, something like that. Or maybe St. Patrick's Day. They're the sort of two traditional times that I sow mine. I've not even started buying my compost for the buckets yet. I really better get a move on with that. Otherwise, I'm going to get to it and not be able to get any. I have some to recycle from last year, but I don't know where I put it all. Because if you watch the videos, I put it back in the pots. But now the pots are empty, so I don't know where I've dumped it. I think I might have used it on some beds. Who was it? Was it you, Brian? Was it Brian? Was it you, Brian? Who was saying about putting potato? No, it wasn't you. It was Green Side Up. He starts his potatoes off around now and puts them in bags in the polytunnel. Yeah, he starts his first earlies now. So you're not alone in doing that, Mandy. You're really not. Right, so I am going to keep talking to you guys, but I'm just going to have a little pot around, a little tidy up before Sasha, bless her, sends some seeds flying because I'm sure she's getting quite jealous. And get some water into some of these seed trays because some of them are a little dry. Sorry if this nudges the camera. I'll turn you around in a minute actually and show you where they're all going for the next few days till I get the greenhouse moved. Well, yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it's going to be until I get the greenhouse moved. These will go in the grow tent. Although I am tempted. Nah, put them in grow tent. They'll be fine. Has anyone ever used basil as a microgreen? Hiya, Pauline. Has it literally just arrived? Has it literally? I think I've just got the update through about 10 minutes ago. I hope that's okay for you. Not bad for nipping onto a video and saying, leaving a quick comment. I do hope. Yeah. So I do hope that's okay for you. There. That needs to go back outside. The black currants ideally need to go in situ ASAP, although they would quite happily sit in a pot for a little while longer. The roots weren't as established as I thought they were when I pulled them out. But I gave you the two most established ones I could find. And I sent you two in case one fails. But any questions, Pauline, if you've got any questions about any of it, just drop me a message. Let's quickly refill this. Let it stand. Here you go, Laura. Water's all the way over there now. It's all the way out of the way. Don't need to worry about it in the computer anymore. Yeah, like I said, they weren't as established as I thought they were. So, yeah, but they should be all right. They're pretty hardy little plants. So, yeah, that's me, guys. That's me. I'm going to get the kids dinner on the go before they start eating the table legs. Sorry, I'll leave it alone now. What am I doing? You guys haven't seen the mess in the kitchen. That's where I prepped everything before I brought it through here. Just quickly, I'll just show you how my windowsill is shaping up, or starting. So we'll spin you around. So we've got some of the stuff that we've just potted up, soaking away in some water. We've got the dahlias here. Just need to put some water in the bottom of that one. We've got the overwintered chilies back there. We got a moody husky here. Sash, been a moody bum. Moody, 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 moody. Oh, yeah, I'm with Ali on that. Alderman for pod peas. I'm not, or I wasn't going to do any pod peas this year. I don't know, that might have changed now because Grow Seed sent me loads of different pod peas. But I think they sent me a lot of sweet peas. But I did alderman last year and was really happy. With the plants. The only thing that I wasn't really happy with last year with the alderman peas was the was the growing medium, which was the peat-free compost. The ones that were in the soil on the plot grew brilliantly. The ones that were in the peat-free compost didn't grow at all. They got to about, I'd like to say they got to a foot tall, but they didn't even get to a foot tall, and then just completely stagnated. I spoke to some other gardeners, and they said exactly the same about the peat-free compost. They said it just, nothing grew in it. It just seemed to be nutrient deficient or unable to hold on to nutrients. So we'll give it another go. I do hope it's something that they get right, because at the end of the day, we do have to be reducing our peat usage. But yeah. Right. Oh, sorry. Right in the eyes. No, they don't. They don't make it home, do they, Brian? Guys, I'm going to call that a day. Thank you, as always, for joining me and keeping me company while we've been doing these odd little jobs. I am going to do more lives. I am going to go live from places like from the allotment and things like that. So do stay tuned. If you haven't already, before you leave, we just put a like on the video on the live. And don't forget, there's loads of content to go back over if you're bored on a wet, windy day. My TV's been playing away in the background there. My own videos. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. It just seems to have got stuck in a loop. That was the only problem I had with aldermans. They did seem to suffer with pea fly larvae quite a lot, or pea maggot, as it's also known. But then I've never had a pea that hasn't suffered with pea maggot. Every pea I've grown has suffered with pea maggot. Because I'm too tight to buy things like EnviroMesh because it's very expensive. Right, guys, I'm going to go get some dinner on for the kids. It really has been a pleasure. I'll see you all later.